Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, y'all. Happy Friday to everyone. As you come in, you know what to do with the like button. If you don't see it, it's at the top of the screen on the right, at the right top. If you haven't got your membership subscribers, please go ahead on and get your membership. It's not for $2. Everything I say in this content is allegedly. Okay. Um, um, this is for entertaining, commenting, criticism, educating purposes. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time to come in before I get started, because I don't wait on nothing. I just go on to get started. Now, the content, what we're going to get into today is this case kind of like weird. Here we go with another case that we're working on. I want to give a shout out as well to my workers, my membership, and my subscribers. Those who've been sticking me from day one and those who with me now. I want to thank y'all, all my viewers. When you get an opportunity, hey, subscribe to the channel. You won't regret. Um, y'all, this case here with Naziah Harris and Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I wanna talk, and I want y'all to come on in and talk. Come on in with me, and hope everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. Be careful on the weekend. Watch these jealous folks out here now, cause I want to get into the two girls. The two girls when they were young. What happened in front of adults? You know what I mean? See, you had Naziah Harris. She was 12, 13. And you got Naziah, and then you have that she was 12, 13, right? She was 12, like 13, right? And let me see, about 13. Yeah, about 13 when she went missing, allegedly. Okay. And we gonna September. So when she went missing, she about like 13. Okay. Now, she was never a runaway. She was never a runaway. She never been missing before. Okay. So now we can't find Naziah because it turned from one day running away missing to a run from was said that was told to us that it was a runaway, and then it turned into a missing. People. And then Jarvis Butts 42, 42, 38, when it allegedly happened to her with him. That's too old. So that's not right at all. But we can't find Naziah. Okay. But Naziah never went missing before. She never went missing, y'all. Okay. So y'all come on in, because we got to get into this. Because we got to see the difference. What's the difference in the way they was taken out of here? She and Celeste. Because Celeste, on Naziah Harris' side of this, uh, situation is He was a grown man, over age, and she was still a baby. She was still a little girl. She was 13. And when she went missing, we can't find her body. So do you say to yourself that whoever did this to Naziah knows Naziah? Because they didn't dismember her body. We just can't find her. Now here you go with the other case we got going on over here. You got a R&B singer, David. David, her name, well, okay, her boy, okay, Celeste Rivas was 15 when she went missing with him. But listen now, she was 13 when she ran away from him to her boyfriend with the R&B guy. She was 13, like Naziah. But Naziah wasn't a runaway, but Celeste was a runaway. So when she ran away at 13, she came back home some kind of way because he knew she had to come home. Like 18, 19, 18, 19. But Celeste's situation, but she was still like young, like Naziah. Celeste left with David. She ran away to David. And when she ran away with David, she must have been with him for a whole year. Because where was she at 14? So, her body was dismembered in two separate trunks, two separate cars. There's so much in dealing with what we dealing with Celeste compared to Naziah is, it's really some hatred in Celeste Rivas case. Right. Now, Celeste case, and I'm just working with the scenario, y'all. I want y'all to help me with it. With Celeste case body, they dismember her. So I think it was somebody, some girls in this too. I think some girls in this too that don't like her. So I just uploaded a video, showed y'all a girl that always staring at her, looking at her, who hang with them. And you got to remember, she won but like 15. So that means that you probably about like 17, 18, and got it going on over a R&B single, a singer at being 15. You know what I mean? So I think in Celeste Rivas' case is jealous, hatred. It was so much jealousy there. How they did her up, y'all. I mean, they did her up. They did Celeste up. But with Naziah Harris' body, we don't have a body. We don't have nothing. So what I'm trying to say with Naziah case and Naziah case really became a missing case, and we don't have a body. We don't know how her body is. We don't know nothing. But it's strange how we cannot find a body with Naziah, but we found a dismembered body with this young girl, with Celeste. You see, you're dealing with two different kind of spirit right here. It's two different kind of spiritual. It's a spirit right there. Because with Celeste, they did her, what I'm saying, they sacrificed her so badly till they dismembered her. And I mean, they dismember her. So did David, they trying to say David not involved. Did a video with his best friend Weem. He said David don't have nothing to do with it. So do y'all think that somebody messing with David? Not David, do you think, what do y'all think about that? Because it is a difference in the murder. There is a difference. There is a difference in this murder. You got, we can't find, that's strange what I'm saying. Both of these girls were young girls. Naziah just turned 15, but this girl already 15, going on 16. She's just a year behind Naziah, in front of Naziah. But with Naziah case, I'm trying to say, evidently it's not that much hatred in her situation. Cause we don't know, we just going by what they saying. That's why we saying that she's unalive. Cause we're gonna go by what the DA said. So we don't have a body. But you with a man that's supposed to love, but Celeste over here with a man that took her away from her family, and she loved him. He loved her allegedly. Camp up, don't start. Don't you start. So what I'm saying is, he got to love that girl. I think somebody's jealous of that girl. I think somebody jealous of Celeste. The reason why I say that because they got matching tattoos saying, she and David have matching tattoos saying, shh. Why you want to get a matching tattoo saying, shh? Because he didn't want nobody to know about her. And he didn't want nobody to know what was going on. He probably told them, it's so confusion because it's some confusion here because you dealing with music, you dealing with the internet. With Naziah, you deal with the internet, TikTok. Now with Celeste, they was on social media as well playing those games. So that's how she met David too, in a way. But they be playing the games. All these girls are meeting these men on these games and stuff. On playing these games, uh, what's the name of that social media? She was on the social media as well. TikTok and social media. Right. But you know what, Brandy? But you know about it. But you know what about that? The parents got to do something about that. But they can't wait too late to do something about it. You better, when they don't do what they're supposed to do in school, you need to do something about it right then. See, we was pulled away from a lot of stuff when we were young. See, with my children, when they were young, they couldn't get a phone. They couldn't get a cell phone until they got in the 10th grade. So you can't get mad. I would tell them one of them, you can't get upset because she got a cell phone and you didn't. You got to wait until you get in the 10th grade. Like she had to wait till her sister. She had to wait her turn. But the thing that they was in the 10th grade, they all don't finish school. But what I'm saying is, we got to pull our kids away from we as parents. Social media been here all their life, all these years. Social media is going to be here. Y'all know that. Social media is going to be here. Yeah, social media is going to be here for the rest of our lives. It's going to be here. Ain't nothing we can do about this. We can't control social media, but guess who we can control? Our kids. Right. So what I'm saying is that girl, that young girl, met that guy on a game, playing one of those games. I forgot the name of the social media it was that they play the games. You know, I don't know how to play those games, so I don't know the social media. But she met, and like Nazaya was on TikTok. So you got two, y'all, when I see some of these little girls on TikTok, I, where they mama, they stay with their grandmama. I said, do she know what that little girl got on? Hey, Germany. But I was like, do she know what that little girl got on? So now we dealing with a young girl, a little girl, didn't even make it out of school, fell in love. The boy used to hang, David used to hang down there on the corner, up the street, one too far from where the girl stayed, stalking her. It is the media, social media. But you can't control social media. Y'all got to do like my daughter do. My daughter ain't but 35. She takes all through the weekday, takes up all the internet, social media stuff through the weekday because you're not doing what the teacher said do in class. No supervision. That's right. You got to supervise them. You gonna get tired like I got tired. I got tired, y'all. That's why I don't care what people say now because mine grown now, but I did a woo. I was a tough mama out there. I don't care what nobody say about me. They doing good. They doing it for their kids. Now that's why I don't worry about nothing. Be strict, y'all. Do what you want to do, what you need to do for your kids. But I'm gonna tell you another thing. Don't wait too late to do it. The little kindergarten. My grandson in the kindergarten can play that game better than us. We as parents, y'all, I tell you, when I found out that y'all couldn't spank y'all kids no more, that stuff right there tripped me out. Now y'all trying to tell folks how to raise their kids. My mama always told me she had to be strict and be my parent. But one day she was excited to be my friend. And now I'm an adult and I told her, get right. So I'm a friend of mine. I'm a friend of my kids. But I'm the mom. They know I'm not there. I'm there for them. But see, when you got Nazaya Harris, she the same age that girl was, same age Celeste was, when she started messing with an older guy. Both of them girls. How do they have Celeste mama know the boy, know David. Celeste mama know David. She know David. You know good well you should have called the police on David when she ran away with him the first time, mama. Then she turn around, 14 and hit him 15, she gone. Y'all, this don't bother them women. This don't bother these women. When your child run away, what is it that you doing so important that you can't give your child no attention? I bet you got about 5 or 6 other kids and she the babysitter. I bet Nazaya was the babysitter. Ain't nobody missing them no more because they ain't no babysitter. Allegedly. Allegedly. We as parents, if y'all keep letting, I'm tell you where the world, what's going on in the world now. Who's mama not calling when they run up? Man, please. Shoot. We gonna go look for ours. That's why it's good to say, baby, I'm sorry. Come on, mama don't mean to do this, but I love you. I don't want, that ain't you who I'm worried about. I worry about these folks in the streets. And I always tell your kids, you don't care what nobody else mama let them do. I'm not that much. But these mamas, some of these mamas don't got lazy in raising their kids. They don't got lazy. You can't quit. You can't just let them get 13 and 14, 15 and say, okay, they let them run away. Let me take care of the rest of them. Y'all, we got to love our kids. Y'all had them. If you ain't ready to have no more, don't do it. Don't do it. Ain't no way neither one of them girls, Nazia's supposed to be here. Nazia's supposed to be going to the prom. Peter, be quiet. Nazia, Nazia supposed to be going to the prom. And Celeste supposed to be. Celeste looked like an older lady, but she's a child. Celeste looked like, when I seen Celeste, I said, why she look old? She looked like she about 18 years old. And she ain't but 15. Just imagine how she was looking at 13. Man, how they did, whoever did this to Celeste, they hate her guts. They split that girl, dismember her body and put it in 2 different cars. With Naziah Harris, they got to care, whoever care. I guarantee you Celeste was pregnant. And Naziah was in a situation. Remember they said Naziah Harris supposed to be pregnant? See, they want the young girl, but they don't want the babies. They don't want the babies. Man, this case, man, this right here, this case right here, I just don't understand why it don't bother these women no more. They be so laid back and cool down. You know, I mean, come on. I don't care if you, that ain't, I do not care if that's not their baby daddy. I don't care if that's not, they don't have no parent. I don't care what it is. Y'all can't be letting this happen to them like that. It's going to get worse for y'all. So you got to work on that now. You can't try to raise them. You can't try to take that phone from them. You can't try to take that cell phone from them in the night, tonight, and know they got to go to school. I'm going to tell you another thing, y'all. They be using other children's phones in school. Can't win for losing. But what you can say is say what you say. Say something. Because I seen it happen. Y'all take the phone from them, they go get their friend phone. Never a good reason. But I think people are too financially stretched. Gotta be out, work all day to keep up, and then too tired when they come home. But they can't do that, Brandy. Brandy, don't forget, I did it with 5. I was tired. But guess what? I mentally in my brain, I said, you still a mother. You still got to cook. You still got to do homework. And I had fun doing it. We can't, it ain't no time when you start having them babies. So that's why you need to make good decisions and choices. So things like this won't happen. We got to do it, y'all. We got to do it. You think I don't, but I see the reason why I wasn't that tired because I like my career job. You know what I mean? I had a good career job. I went to school for that job. I had a good career job. And it was like based on what my kids did. But can be done. But some of these people have to learn to be They not. That's right, Rennie. That they don't want. They don't. We can't. Yeah, yeah. But see, the thing is, don't have them children if you ain't ready to have them. Cause see, you need to think about the situation before you start having them. Because what'll happen is, how you know he ain't gonna be him with the baby? What? How you know a situation happen? Well, he won't be able to be him with you. It won't ease on us. You think it would ease on us? I don't know why people think it would ease on us. I had all kind of job, but one job I just had for no, only for 25 years. Shoot, when my children got grown, graduated from high school. Shoot, I could leave that job now. But it ain't about me. I'm saying that the thing is, we as parents cannot start trying to help kids by somebody else and then forget about the one that we already had, and now they become the babysitter. You don't, that's not their job to babysit. Something happened. The difference, there are differences. So did Arthur, you better tell him way less. Way less. Shoot. Hmm. Y'all got going. These folks don't know they got it going on now. 7 and 8, we left the house till the street light came. Sure did. And when that street light came on, what we do? We was in front of the house. Cause my grandmama said, I did my children like that. When that street light, y'all better be in front of the door. Y'all ain't got to come in, just be in front of the door. I look outside the door. But the internet opens some crazy door. They did the internet. But see, we can't say, okay, what it is, Brandon. See, the internet being internet. But when it got loose, that's when parents should have stepped their game up with it. I made, okay, say like the first one I had. You remember y'all first got the Nintendos? She's a 90 baby. My daughter's a 90 baby, the first one. Okay. Now, she used to play Nintendo. 'Cause that was the holiday. So I let her play Nintendo. That girl on that Nintendo from day to night. And then I started looking at that. And then I said, well, she out for the holiday. And I said, well, go on and enjoy yourself now, because I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna put it up. And the only time you could get it is on the weekend, because she was an honor student. So me as a parent, I had to do what I had to do to hide stuff. I didn't have to, but I did it. And then when she came, when she comes to school, she do her work. She don't do no game through the weekday. No. Because now y'all got to remember, when you say social media, parents, social media, you don't know who your children playing those games with. I can say, hey, how you doing? We playing the game. I said, I ain't, but girls lie about their age just like boys do. He could say, well, how old are you? You could say 18. Where you stay? Then you tell them. They tell each other everything. Why are they mad? I say I had on told the group of kids, my group of kids in my class. Oh, so y'all favor negative stuff, right? Y'all see somebody do something wrong, so y'all say, oh yeah, go, that's good, go, run. Y'all trying to engage in a negative thing, because those are the things that y'all can't do. See, as parents, either y'all need to leave them baby where they are, or either be parents. They just as cute and sweet as they can be. But if you ain't ready for that responsibility, what going on in this world today, you better leave them kids where they are and start playing. Because it ain't going to get no better. But what we doing now is the mistake. What's going on now is you can tell when somebody pregnant, a woman pregnant now, because she and the man don't split up. And soon they split up. She just now went to the doctor, found out she was pregnant. That was y'all problem. The hormones right there. The hormones was just kicking it. But y'all, with this situation right here, with Naziah, we never did find a body. These people who did something, made her come missing, had to have some kind of feeling for her. Somebody had some feeling for her. But Celeste, somebody in her side hate her. Celeste, whoever did this to that girl, split her body up and dismember her body and put it in 2 different trunks. Why the cars? You got to ask yourself, why the cars? Why dismember her? You can't stand that girl. You want to make whoever that is. That's why I say female in this too. And you got to also ask yourself, by David being older than Celeste, who was he fooling around with before he started fooling with her? He could have a psycho for a girlfriend. And she got jealous. Let me get this girl out of your life. And not knowing the girl ain't but 15. So you got to say the difference is, yes, there is a differences between Naziah Harris on the missing, on the alive. Cause they, okay, let me fix my mouth to say unalive, because they say that's what the DA said, she unalive. But she's not dismembered, and we don't have her body. So these people wasn't that bad with Naziah than Celeste murder was. So I was trying to connect Jarvis Butts with David. I was trying to connect Jarvis Butts with David. What I came out with is Jarvis Butts is 42 and was like 39, 38 with Naziah. Still old, way too old. Supposed to know better. But then you got David play the games with young people every day. David wasn't, he's, okay, look. Even though he was 18 and she was 13, that's still too old for her to date like that. But it's not as bad as Jarvis. But still, I don't want my child they nobody older, because I know what they want. And when you 13, 14, 15, you going through changes. 12, 13, 14, 15, the young girls is going through puberty. So with David is making me feel spiritual. They do somebody, he hang with somebody. Ain't no way in the world you gonna have a car, a trunk with a body in it, a split of dismembered body in it, and you talk about singing on the stage? How the heck can you sing? And they just told you that your phone, somebody move your car up the street from out in front of your house. And then they came and towed, in 3 days, they came and towed the car. And you got a body in your car, and you on the stage up there singing a song, talking about, I miss her, and she, come on, man, y'all need, come on, man, come on, all that spiritual stuff, come on. These kids are so into that kind of religious, it don't make no sense, y'all. They into work shipping now. They been into it, but they in it. This is crazy. And the mom, she will, like I say, everything I say is allegedly. But the mother in Celeste's case, Celeste has a mother. And the mother knows that she ran away with David. So the second she met David. So the second time she ran away, the mama know who she ran away with. Why didn't she never call the police on the boy? When your child goes missing the first time, I always make a police record on it, y'all. Call the police. I don't know if the mama do that the first time or not. But this second time, she should have called the police again. And then, see, with Naziah Harris' case, she didn't have her mother there. But she had her grandmother, and she had her aunt there. And she didn't go, she's not a runaway. But at the end, when she did run away, she was like 13. Never ran, but wait, see the difference between Naziah and Celeste is Naziah never ran away before. But if she had, why did Celeste come back home the first time? See, we need to follow up on that. Why did Celeste Rivas Hernandez go back home the first time when she was 13? Why did she go back home? I'm stuck right there, y'all. Because she ran away to be with him, but she ran back home. She went back home. Naziah left home, and she never came back. See, so there are differences between Naziah case and Celeste case. A totally bit different. Y'all, that's the puberty stage. I guarantee you what's the name was pregnant. I guarantee you Celeste was pregnant. Just like they told us that Naziah Harris was pregnant. I want to know how they're going to prove that. And I want to know how they're going to prove Naziah. See, Celeste, y'all got to ask y'all self. The reason why they said, shh, is there a baby? Did Celeste have a baby? Saying, did she have a baby? Did Celeste Rivas Hernandez have a baby? And the reason why I asked that question is because they dismember her body. They take the baby out. If you could dismember somebody's body, You can take that baby out of there and go on about your business. Because that's sickness. That's a sick person who did that to a teenager girl. But Nazaria Harris, we don't even know where her body. So it tell me something that the people who did something to Nazaria is not bad, like on David's side. The people who did something to Nazaria want it worse as Celeste people. But like y'all said, social media play a role. But you can't control social media. But you can control your what? Kids. You can't blame social media. You got to blame yourself because you don't want to have your child in front of you. Everything y'all do, y'all sit around with y'all children in y'all face. Like that's cute. Y'all got to change up, man. Or you'll find yourself at that school and tired all the time if you don't train. Because see, Celeste's friend, hey, baby. Hey, Olivia. Oh, good. I miss y'all. I know I ain't come the other night. But look, you got, y'all got to understand that. It was hard on us. But y'all got to put y'all feet on the ground. Can't give up. Because that lady, I know, I miss y'all. I like that. But you know, that right there at night, 3 days a week, Olivia, 3 days a week. So I'm going to get the schedule together and put it up there. Y'all look in the community board, okay? I put something in the community board thanking everybody, my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. So I put something up there for y'all. Y'all funny, man. I was telling my sister about y'all. Y'all funny at night. But y'all, that's the difference between the two murders. See, I'm going to tell you with David. See, if those 41 women, okay, for Jarvis Butts, if that jury don't believe none of them folk come on that stand, right, Olivia, but if all those people who come on that stand, if they don't believe, if you don't sound right to me, so you don't come in there crying. I know you're gonna have to control your tears, but I got to hear what you said y'all was doing. I'm gonna be fair on that trial. I'm gonna be fair. If I had to be on that jury, I'm gonna be fair. If that prosecution team don't prove and it don't sound right, whatever, then that man can walk out that door. I don't care how many witnesses. See, y'all think because Jarvis got 41 witnesses, 21 witnesses, y'all think that he can win the case. Nah, it don't work like that. Now, David, they didn't even say that Jarvis was a suspect for her unalive body. Ain't nobody been charged for that. Same way with Celeste. They didn't charge David. See, y'all got to pay attention, people. I know that what we want to happen, but what we want to happen they ain't got nothing to do with the way they doing stuff. See, they haven't charged David. They haven't charged David for Celeste's body. They haven't charged him. But they stopped his concert because they think that he, instead of locking him up, that he's a threat, like they don't want to get him lock him up so he can get a bond or nothing like that because he's not a threat to society. But they didn't. I don't understand what they doing to David. I don't understand what they doing to David on Celeste's side. Because how you gonna stop that man from making his money if y'all said y'all not charging him with nothing? Fair is fair. I ain't on David's side because the car is registered to him. That can be somebody I let use the car while I'm out of town. Cause see, y'all, I found out this morning that the house that David and Celeste were living in is his manager house. What happened in that house, y'all? How did that baby get in that part of her you talk about? Yeah, David. David wasn't in the country. I just said that. I just told him. I be paying attention. That man ain't been charged with nothing. That man wasn't even here. Somebody don't like David. Somebody jealous of David. And they definitely don't like his girlfriend. Shoot. They ain't got no charge on that boy. I think it's somebody that don't like her. Somebody jealous. And I think she was pregnant too. And that really made them jealous. Y'all got time enough? Y'all got time enough to put somebody's body in two different cars? Two separate cars? And have them told, they got told? That's crazy. Yeah. That boy be a little young girlfriend that when she was 13 and he was 18, 19 or something like that. Her mama knew about that boy. It's wicked to me. It's her case. Her case is so wicked and spiritual to me. Somebody did some work shipping on that little girl. Had her when she was 13. And she ran away and came back home. So you talking about, and in Jarvis' butt case, we ain't got no dismembered body. Jarvis not even charged for this. He charged for the things that they, for the SA, but he not charged for nothing else. See, these people, I don't care. Don't people come into court to try to keep him in jail. That's what the prosecutor are trying to fight, to keep Jarvis Butts in jail. All these artists all of them like the little girls and the little boys. That's why I said, Olivia, that her on her side, it was spiritual. And I don't know why I'm thinking somebody owes some money on Jarvis' side. I don't know. I think I owe you on his side. I don't know. But I don't know. But David wasn't there. David wasn't in town. And they knew it was going to get David in trouble. So that means that they don't like you, David. They don't like David, and they don't like that girl. And you got to be, they got these young people, they trust each other too hard for me. Y'all better start trusting them folks standing around there laughing with y'all, key, with y'all, drinking and smoking with y'all, or being around. Y'all better be careful out there. Talking about Naziah in Detroit. We can't find Naziah. They said, only reason why they said that the other girl talking about Naziah, the DA the one told us that she's unalive. And the DA is going back because she's not on social media. And she ain't called her mom, she ain't called nobody. So they saying that she's unalive. I'm just telling them mamas, y'all got to give it a wake up call. Them your children. You ain't got to ask no man what to do with your child. You stop being lazy and you see about them. Y'all lazy. Women don't got lazy. They don't want to hear that, though. They don't got lazy. If you go in half of these women houses right now, they stay on the social media all day in red hair. These houses need cleaning up. They ain't even fix no dinner for the kids. Well, they ain't about to get out of school yet. They don't got lazy. No, the children gonna be hungry when they get out of school. That little food that they get them ain't nothing but a snack. I used to bring snacks for my children. For my lab period class, I used to bring them snacks. I don't think it's being lazy. You think they put themselves first, going out and partying. Hey, ain't you gonna be lazy the next morning? Ain't you not gonna want to get up and see about them? It is lazy. It is lazy. Some are lazy and some are party. I think it's both of them. You got some lazy women. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't just talking. This young girl, she was like 20 some years old. And what I did was, she ain't party or nothing like that. She was married, and I used to see her husband and her walk the kids to school. That when I used to be a crossing guard. That's why I told you I don't had all kind of job. After I retired, I did crossing guard. And I had to talk to her. I helped her get a job down at the school, in the office. And she had a husband. She had a husband. And that daddy is around. She was married. And so what happened was, I hadn't let my subscribers, I interviewed her in front of my subscribers. And she told me she don't be cleaning up and stuff. She don't clean up. Before her husband get home from work, he got to clean up. He got to almost cook and stuff like that. But I told her, look, let me tell you something. I had a long talk with her. I said, you got a man out there getting beat up by that son. You can at least have his house and his food ready. And I know you in there getting ready, going to school. She had a little boy at that time. So I told her, I'm going to help her get her a job. So I helped her get that job. Then she started making money and going, still taking her classes. Hey, Valerie. So my thing is, I ain't in no competition with society. I want to see them because I see these things. I see what's going on. Y'all think us retired teachers don't see this, what going on in the classroom? I be like, one little girl, I pray for her. I don't care how you tell me. Hush, Camper, because I can't think. The little girl, that's crazy if your man is working. But see, Olivia, when you got to remember, she won but 27. She don't have no mom. Her mama, she do have a mother, but okay, her mama is a nice lady, but they're not from here. But her husband, mama not from here, but she drinks a lot, and it's a lot of things. I just try to be, even though we was different, races. She was Caucasian, I was black, but we do respect each other. And she was, I talked to her, and now she's better her life and better her, with her husband. She doing real good. They doing good. But we got to take some time. But see, that's good that the young lady, what I'm saying is, she sat down and talked to me. I don't know everything, but I don't been through it. They got to realize, us who's 66, 60 and 50s, 40s, we've been there and done that. We're on a different show. But if the parents don't change, And I thank God. I told my daughter, I thank God every morning. I said, God, please take care of these kids of the world. I'm old school and we'll talk old school. That's right. My children old school. They old school, but they young too, but they old school. Shoot, they be around. Oh, they older people. They don't play that disrespectful stuff. No, they ain't no. No, 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 no. No, you ain't gonna disrespect nobody around them. Mm-mm. Especially nobody. Man, don't be talking to your mama like that. You crazy. But go back to what we talking about there is a difference in differences. I know what I put on the top. I know how to do titles because I took up strategies. Strategies, the different types of strategies. All right then, Miss Mama's gonna turn 5-0. Now we got to sing birthday to you, mother. But there is a different job between Jarvis Butts, Nazaria Harris, and and Celeste case. There is a differences. And see what's gonna happen? Allegedly, both men is going to walk. Allegedly. Now, Jarvis Butts haven't been charged, nor David been charged. But this was what they did to Jarvis, and this is what they did to David. See, with Jarvis, they trying to stick that assault charge on him. The S assault. We got to respect YouTube, y'all. So I do follow the policy. So he got the S8 on his plate, where you have David, somebody jealous and use his trump. They put this member part her, hey, like, look, man, this is a lesson for you too. It's like a lesson to learn. See, they think they slick with David. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Y'all humans. Y'all know this. Y'all know if somebody take your girlfriend, part of your girlfriend body and put in your trunk, they trying to get you in trouble too. But what they did was, while David was in another country, that's when they did this to that girl. They had her, somehow they got her inside of that car and set her in front of that door. In that car. And get what they did? Hey man, we got to get rid of this body. Man, hey, let's go park the car up here. And they went and parked that car up the street. And when you leave a car sitting for 3 days, they'll tow that car. See, that means, David, they don't like you. Them people who you hang around don't like you. And I pointed out in a video that I had just created. It just upload. Y'all, my subscribers, I upload some video for y'all. Those be some important, when I be finding stuff for y'all, I be putting it out there for y'all. What is relevant to me may not be relevant to you, but I know how to investigate. I know about how to investigate what they need. He is a lot of stuff that I put on that last video. Y'all go check the last video out. See, when I do these cases, it ain't no competition. It's just I use my brain. I'm like a critical thinker. I'm a critical thinker. I think all the time. I like to think and investigate. So what I do is I gather information and then I upload it and then I put it on there so y'all can catch it. But there is a difference. between those two cases. Both of them different. Two alike thing that they have is neither one of those boys been charged for the girls, for the young girls. So, ladies, what that stop, Campbell? Sit down. Sit down. So that tell you that. Excuse me, y'all. That's Campbell acting up. So that tell y'all women that, hey, watch your children. Watch your children. That's all I got to say. Watch your kids. You can't be tired again being a parent. Y'all better leave them cute little Barbie dolls, where they are until you're ready to have them. I didn't say when the man ready to have them, when you ready to have them. Because situations changes. Sad, man. I'm so sick and tired of this. It's almost like it ain't even real, but it's real. Y'all be careful. Social media is social media. Social media is not for everybody to be on social media playing these games and stuff, because you don't know who you playing them. Your children in there playing their robots and all them other kind of games. Well, them be older people too on there playing with children. Boy, you put that screen would have fell down with them faces behind that, boy, y'all be running. Of course they ain't gonna say I'm 40, I'm 78. Of course they're not. Then you know the children be don't gave their address out. Cause they found David standing around the corner where the girl stayed. Up the street, he was hiding behind the bed. And the man at the liquor store, he don't make me mad. The man at the store don't make me mad. He said he been knowing her ever since she was 11. Why is she in your liquor store? Cause you know you was selling her alcohol. But of course you ain't gonna say that. Of course you're not. Cause you know they'll take your business license. You know that girl wasn't coming in there just to get no potato chips and no darn drink. About no food. And once you see a liquor store, sometimes you see a store, a corner store. Yeah, only thing I keep hating about the situation is I ain't going nowhere. See, I'm gonna be him. I don't retire. I don't be him. This something I've been doing wanting to do, but I had to work. I just hate that how y'all see stuff and you don't say nothing. You looking at what your child doing. You seen the man. You were introduced to. The mama know the boy. The mama know David. Shit, you ain't got to do nothing to get a mama $50, $100. She'll close her mouth. I'm talking about that. Y'all don't know what they broke people. What did they have a lot of money? What was going on? Shoot, get that mama $100. She'll shut her mouth up. Go on with them. Mm-mm. Don't give up, parents. Don't give up. Do the best you can. Cause I don't know what's going on. But I still would have been in this system if I would have seen a change. But I don't see no change. And I ain't gonna say it was the children either. It wasn't. I ain't talking about my children. I'm talking about the kids in school. Stop, counsel. Can you sit down? See, you know, the only thing I'm saying is, y'all, this what y'all. It's a new generation now. We let them, we do things different, but it ain't working though. It ain't working. When something ain't working, you're supposed to change it, right? I'm just saying. If something don't work, you change it. Change it or turn it around. Oh, my mosquito biting me. Oh. It's supposed to be like what goes around coming around, and but this time y'all got the end of the world came differently. It coming differently, but y'all not paying no attention to Revelation. I ain't got to go to church to know about Revelation going on. What going on now? I can see it. I can see it. But too, y'all, then too, a lot of people asking need love. They need real, true love. They really need somebody to love them, to talk to them, to listen to them. Anytime you got somebody that can come on your channel and start acting like they mean, they got some mental issue. Don't be mad at them. Just block them out your life. And sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. It all depends on if I know they got an issue, but I don't pay stuff. That's what my major is, health education, physical education and health education. I deal with health all the time. I deal with health education all the time. Know how I deal with folks. I don't pay people no attention. I hate that it happened to both of them girls. We don't allow two beautiful girls, and I mean they some smart little girls too. Nazaya was smart. That's what our grandmama said. But this girl mama right here, I really ain't yeah. And then and you know what, you got both parents in it, and this ain't even got to do with both parents. I remember y'all used to say you need both parents. No, you don't. You just need somebody to know how to mean what they say and say what they mean and show love to their kids and respect their kids and watch what they do and say in front of them and don't wait too late to do something about it. Cause if you wait too late for changes, you're gonna catch hell. Just keeping it real. How a child gonna say they can't do their work in school, and then but they can get on their computer and play them games. They can't do what the teacher say in school, but they can get on their and they talking about they can't do that math and they can't do that social study. They better pay attention because them parents don't know that work. You pay attention when they pay attention when they get on that game. Y'all better stop playing with them and keep it real with them children. Show them some love. Take them to get ice cream. Go take them to get a donut. Take them to the park. Take them to the library. Y'all better keep an eye on y'all kids because, like you said, social media is going to be here. Social media ain't going nowhere. So y'all can complain. People can complain about social media. It's destroying our kids. No, you just destroying your kids because you can stop all of that. It's going to have to take you. You. Mm-hmm. It's going to take you. Now, this weekend. See, you can't tell the young folks and then because they want to be wild. But then they don't want to listen to you, but then they're going to call you when something happens. Don't call me. You said you didn't care. But it's so the thing is, y'all, with these two young ladies, they didn't have a chance to go to the prom. They ain't have a chance to do nothing. They ain't have a chance. If you're a woman and if you ain't feeling that, if you're a young lady and you're not feeling that, I don't know what to say about you. I'm gonna pray for you. See, when everything come down, he gonna leave me right here. I'm gonna be left here. Just give me some groceries and some food and a grill. Poor girls, two of them. Can't blame the boy. Mm-mm. Well, yeah, I just think I'm just, it's the weekend. I know y'all gonna have you deserve to go out and have a good time. You deserve to go to the football games. It's going, a lot of football games going on this weekend. You can go to the football game. You better be watching. I remember when we used to go to the football game. Y'all remember how the children used to love to sit down in the front, and then they like to sit behind us. I don't like nobody to sit behind my back. I just got a problem with that. And then I got to sit where the stairs at too. Mm-mm. I don't trust folks. Echo food too much for me. I got to sit where it got an exit though. Let's go. Man, I may not even see half the time. You start acting a fool, you won't see me in no game. You see me at the car. So the main thing, people, is it's a beauty. You're in a beautiful world, but it's the people. It's some people. It's not all of them. You got to pick and choose. Pay attention. So those games that them kids be on, that's what happened to the little girl. That's how she met him. She was on 40. They said a fourth fight or whatever the game is called, fourth fight or something like that. I don't know nothing about them games. They be mean boyfriends on there. Decord. They mentioned something about decord. They mentioned that too. I don't know what no decord is. I don't want to try to find out what a decord is. I'm all right where I'm at with the three that I have. I like the three social media site I'm on. I got some very important people on my channel. Yes, sir. I got my friends. They own. Oh, my leg like it's swelled up. Maybe I need to unloose this. All right, y'all. Ain't gonna hold y'all up, but y'all get the y'all make sure y'all share this live and make sure you like and share it and put your comments down there. You know, put your comment. What you think? What you think? Your thoughts. Really, one thing about my night crew, they be talking. I love them. I love y'all too. Now, don't get me wrong. They do be talking in the comments. They be talking. Whatever the topic is. Just have fun, y'all. Stop being so mean and mad so much. Love your girls. Hug your girls. Even if you got a new husband, a new man, still hug your daughter and your son. Hug your son too. Son needs hug too. All right, y'all. Y'all go ahead on and have a good weekend. But look, if anything ever come up, y'all always check my uploads. If you see when I upload something, it's something I want you to see. I just don't want to go live. Okay, when you see me do upload, it's some information that I want y'all to look at. Like I got a video right now sitting there waiting on y'all to look at. Right there. Right there. One of the friends is on there. One of the friends on there. He crying because he said that David ain't got nothing to do with it because David was in another country. So, same with Jobs Butts case. Only thing they trying to do is only thing gonna keep Jobs Butt in jail if the jury find him guilty. SA. And then how much time he already done did gonna help him. Or if they gonna give him probation or parole. So y'all still ain't winning. You still not winning. I love y'all. I'm out of here.